All right, coaches, the next thing that we're going to do as far as our challenge groups go um, is to talk about it in our accountability group. I just talked about creating an event on social media to where, we post about what a challenge group is and we show transformation photos and, we talk about on demand and how that works and Shakeology and, the community. But we also, as far as our team goes, is we post about it in our ongoing accountability group. So if you are one of my coaches and you have been in my ongoing Project Me accountability group, you know exactly how this works. So what I do, and I'm going to go into that right now and show you, is I host an ongoing accountability group for Project Me, and that is our support group, and we love it. We love our Project Me group. So once you become a coach, you're going to have your own Project Me group. And what this is this is any customer that I have that has purchased either a program from me or Shakeology, a challenge pack, and any coach from me, because they are still my customer and I'm still helping them to get results. So this is how I do this in terms of running a challenge group. So after I've created my event and I talk about my event and I get excited about my event, I then come to my Project Me group and I changed the banner there. So you see my April group, I got excited about it and made the banner for it. It was the Made to Crave group. So now I'm going to change this. So before I change my photo, I'm going to grab all of my info because I've got a lot of important info here for my group as far as like the meal planning and all this. So I'm going to copy this before I change my photo because that's going to go away. That's really, really, really important. Don't change your photo before you copy all that. So you're going to change your photo. I've already showed you how to make your graphic in Canva. So now I'm going to upload the photo that I've already made for my May group. Okay. Cutting some of the words off, but that's okay. Click here to register. I'm going to save those changes so it goes here. All right, and so now I'm going to click on it and then add this description back in so everybody has the following. Okay, so done editing. So there you go. So now all of our Project Me girls know what's going on. Okay, so it says click here to register. Okay, well, I really don't have anything for them to register with. All right, so this is where your Google form comes into place, right? And so I have everybody register with a Google form that's in our group. And so I'm just going to go over that really quick. You're just going to go to Google Drive, okay? And you are going to go to New and More Google Forms. All right. Now, I already have some saved, some templates. You should too in our team drive, okay? If you go into our team drive, you'll see Divine Legacy Drive, just here. And then there should be a folder that is called Forms. Google Forms maybe. It's here somewhere. Google Forms for challenge groups. And then you find, a form that you will copy. For here, I'm actually going to go into a form that I use personally and show you what I do here. Let's see here. And for this one, I just use a basic form because this just tells me that they are interested. I'm not going to get a ton of information, from them because I may or may not have information on them already. All right. And so I'm just looking for a form that says basic information. And hopefully I can find that. Look, you can search up here. How about that? Basic information. Okay, Made to Crave. Maybe that's it. Yep. All right. And so I'm just going to make a copy of this. Make a copy. I always make a copy of my forms when I do a new one. And so this one's going to be what? Mommy Boot Camp. And this is May 2017. And I'm going to click OK. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this one so I don't make any changes there. Okay, so the same thing is going to come up. So I'm going to need to make a graphic again from Canva. All right, I am actually just going to use this same thing, except I'm going to make a copy. So I love Canva. You can just make a copy of everything. Keeps everything the same. The only thing is I need to change the dimensions. Thinking I change it to 800 by 200 maybe. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to clean this up real quick. I just like to stay consistent like I told you. You guys don't have to do things like this. This is just how I do it. Okay. So I'm going to center that just a bit. Okay. I'm actually going to take this over here. I don't know. Actually, I'm just going to take the words off altogether because they see very little of this. This. All right. And I'm just going to download a copy of Mommy. All right. So now there's very little I have to change now because I already have my form. And I'm going to change that header. And go to upload photos from my computer. Copy of Mommy. So it is 800 by 200 is what you need for the Google form. All right, so there. It doesn't look great there, but once you hit preview, you'll see. All right, so initial intake form, I'll change that to Mommy Boot Camp intake. Okay, congratulations on your first step, opening up this form. Don't stop, go ahead. I just will look through that, to make sure it's everything that I need it to be. First name, last name, email, phone number. Have you previously been involved in one of my groups? If they say yes, they don't have to fill anything else out because if they've been involved in my groups, I have all their information. If not, and they're a previous challenger, if not, and I want to see if they have a coach, right? So if not, I say, okay, do you have a coach? Do you not have a coach? Do you already have a coach? And are you happy with your coach? And so on and so forth. Do they want to make a coach change? And then I put all that information in. So I'm letting them do a lot of that work up front so I don't have to do a lot of that back and forth, okay? This form's already created for you. Use it. Don't spend a lot of that time going back and forth. Now, obviously you want to change the information so that it fits you and your information, okay? And then I just tell them a little bit about me, my journey, as far as that's concerned, so that they feel like they know me if they don't already. And then at the end, I just, want them to catch me up and then answer any questions. Okay. So I always set up notifications so that I will be informed when somebody sends this form in. So I'm going to do that quickly so that I can be notified when somebody fills out one of my Google forms. And so this is going to be me. And my email is already listed there. And that's all you do. Just your email. That's it. Nothing else. I don't want to upgrade. All right. So the only other thing is in settings. I don't let them edit it after they submit it. I do show the progress bar. Thank you for completing your intake form. You are going to see that this is way more than fitness. I'll be in touch with you shortly according to the best form of contact on your form. I can't wait to get to know you better. Okay, so ask them what way they want to be contacted: email, text message, Facebook message. Now, I always respond email, but if they tell me Facebook Messenger or text, I send them that Facebook Messenger or text and say, hey, check your email. This is how I'll be corresponding with you, so they check it. And then you can preview. And this is how it's going to look for them. So you just kind of preview it and make sure, everything looks good. All right. Once you have done that, to send it and get your link, you can email your people or you can get your link here. Okay. And just copy it. And that is your link. That's how your people are going to register. Okay. Now, I use Bitly. Some use the tiny URL so that it's not this huge, long URL where people have to click on. Okay. And I'm just going to do Mommy Boot Camp. That might be already taken. No. And so from here, I can add in to register for Mommy Boot Camp. Whoops. There. All right. We're good there. And then done. Okay. So now when anybody in my accountability group clicks on this banner, they will be taken to register for Mommy Boot Camp. Okay. And that's going to send all this information to me, and then I can contact them. So that's an easy way to get their information, and those messages can be filtered that way.